everyone. In this video, we will be reviewing the Cricut Design Space application. I will show you how to sign in, how to create a new Cricut ID if you do not already have one. We'll then go into the actual application and start navigating around it, trying to, give you a good feel for how it all operates. I'll show you how to insert images, text, shapes, how to upload an image that you may already have. I'll also let you look at the templates that they have that you can kind of test your design against. And we'll also look at some of their ready-made projects. So this video is really for a beginner or someone who's on the fence about if they want to buy Cricut or not. And I would suggest, hey, it's a really good investment if that is something that you are looking to do. And we'll just jump right in. Okay, guys, let's get started. After downloading the Cricut Design Space application onto your computer, once you open the application, you should come to this main screen right here, which is the Welcome to Design Space screen. Once there, you can either do a machine setup or sign in. We will go ahead and sign in. So when you choose sign in, you'll come up to the login page for Cricut Design Space. If you already have a Cricut ID, all you have to do, of course, is sign in. If you do not have an account yet, choose Create a Cricut ID and sign up for a free account. There is no charge to sign up initially. If you do want access to a few more items, you can purchase a membership. But that is, that would be up to your discretion. You still can do a lot of things without a membership. So we'll go ahead and log in. After logging in, you will come to the home page that has welcome and your name. And across the top here, you will see projects are lined up. You'll have some Cricut promotions and things like that going across your screen right here. So if you just click that, you'll just see what they have, what they're currently promoting and things of that nature. So what we're going to do is jump right into it. Today, you see, we'll be creating a new project, but I'll just kind of give you all a quick overview. If you have created projects in the past, they will show up here in this area. So you can say view all, and that will take you into all of your projects. Or if you have any that you're currently working on, they will show up in this area right here. Come on down the screen, you see Cricut Access. Cricut Access is the membership I was just speaking on a minute ago. If you want to purchase a monthly membership, you can. You have access to everything with an A. It's yours to use in your projects with no charge. And then they have some that are, of course, of charge. But anything with an A beside it, if you are a member, you can get access to that one with no fee, no additional fees. And as you see here, these do not have an A. There's a possibility there could be a fee with them. So we will scroll back up to the top of our page and we will choose new project here. Okay, once you choose a new project, you'll come up with your main screen, which is the canvas. And the canvas has different options down the left-hand column. And this is what we'll be focusing on today during our session. So this new icon here, it's pretty much if you want to clean off your canvas, you've been kind of playing around, you don't see things that you like. If you choose new here, it would clear your screen and let you start over from scratch. Your next icon here is the templates. And what templates, this means is pretty much you can choose one of these if you're doing any type of project and you want to test your design to see what it looks like. You can choose a template to put that design on to see what it will, appear. Once you choose that, just know it will not print with your design. So when you go to make your design, whatever your template is, will pretty much be invalid. Or it would be zeroed out. It will not affect anything that you do moving forward. It's just pretty much like kind of a show and tell, so you can test to see if what you're trying to create makes sense, if it looks right. You can also kind of look at the sizing on it and things like that. So it's a really good tool to use when you're doing your designs to kind of get a feel for if it's going to work and what it will look like once it gets on whatever it is you're trying to design. And you have like all kind of canvas type. You have cars, parties and events, home decor, fashion, photo memories, kids, crafts, and gear. So you can choose any of those and they each have their own set of templates within them. Okay, next we go down to the projects section. And the project section is pretty much kind of like when we were on that first main screen. You saw all the projects with the A. These are projects that are pretty much ready to be made. So they're final project, finished projects. And if you click on one, it will allow you to go ahead and, like, if we say here, on the mustache, you click on it, you'll see it gives you screenshots of what it will look like once it's made. And then it'll give you a description of what you need to do, what material you need to cut it, and everything else that you need, and to kind of give you instructions on how to create this or finish this project. So that's what the project section is. It's pretty much already ready to make projects that have been, made for you to use and access. Now you have your images. Now I want to show you something right here. So if you search for, say, let's say star. You see some images here. You see a jumpsuit with the star on it, star streamers. There aren't many options. If you come down, there are options, but they're not too many. And the thing about this, these are ready to be made projects. So you can go here, and if you want to find something that's just pretty much, you don't want to do much design, you just want to see if you can find something that's really cute and simple to do and make it, this is where you will go. And you see you have your star templates. Now we have, come on down to our images. And the images are like hundreds of thousands of Cricut images that you can use. And what they do is, you can pretty much, I am going to do a search for the star again. But before I do that, I want to show you, kind of go over these highlighted categories. These are whatever they have featured, what they've recently added. You can see images that are free for this week, and image sets. Then you have your occasions, your themes, your trending, people and places and shapes. So you have they have them categorized so that when you're out there looking for things that you want to do, you can possibly just choose one of these categories and go straight to something that you want to make, if it's anything you're looking for in particular. So what we want to do is, remember where I said with the projects and the images, I wanted to show you the difference between the two. So projects are full projects. When you go into images pretty much just gives you different options. You have a slew. There are so many different options here. I hope I'm not making you sick by scrolling too fast. But you have the stars. You have different type stars. I mean, there are just many. And as you remember what I said, those with an A are they come with the Cricut Access if you have a membership, and those that do not have an A, you'll see here. If you want to use this one, it's $1.99, or if you want to use Yoda, it's $1.99. So, but just to give you an overview, you see how this list goes on and on and on. The difference is these are kind of like raw images. They are images that you can use. You can use them as is, or you can use them to go with something different. So it's like you see them, but you don't see them on something. Whereas opposed to projects, everything's fully done. All you do is cut it and go. So with these, you may have to do a little more, finagling or just some additions if you want to or not. So that's the difference between the project and the images, but you have so many options here. And as you can see, many of them have the A. So if you do sign up for a membership, you have plenty of images that you can use and, for your projects, and they will come out looking really nice and cute. You don't have to come and, create something on your own. Okay, so as you see here, you have if you just want, you can also filter down on any type. So if you only want to see those that you have access to, you can filter down to those, and it would delete everything that you don't have access to. That, or I'll say, does not come with your membership and does not have a fee to it. Okay, so moving on to our text. When you come down to your text, the text is like you can enter anything you like. Oh, let's see here. I trust. Okay, so you see here when I wrote I trust, it came up right here, and then you can go up to your toolbar and change the font. And once again, and if it has an A beside it, that means it comes with your access. And this font list also contains anything that you have, any fonts that you have listed on your computer or your tablet, as well as they have some that are you can pay to use. So once you pay the $4.99 fee for this one, it will be yours to use until you stop using Cricut. So you have a one-time fee of $4.99 if you want to use this font. That is a special font from a special designer. So you have numerous fonts that you can use, numerous good free ones or those that come with the actual Cricut access. So this guys they're pretty good images to use. So I'll say I trust thee. So we've put in some text. As you saw here, I just chose text. I typed in what I wanted. It came up on the screen, and then I went to the font and chose which font I wanted to come in. And then up here you can either bold it, or if some of them have bold, some have regular. It depends on the size, the actual font, as to what your styles are. For this one, this is the only style that comes with the font that I chose. So we'll go over here to your shapes. And in your shapes, you can insert a square, a circle, a triangle, a diamond, a pentagon, a hexagon, star, octagon, heart, or a score. If you're trying to create like a card or something like that, we are going to choose a star. And so as you see here, I put my star right there, right below my I trust thee star. So with this star, you have 4 icons going around it. This X right here allows you to delete it. If you put in any type of image, the delete is also on the text. Any type of image that you want and you no longer need it, you can delete it from here, or you can go over here to your layers panel and delete it as well. So then you have your circle, or your this one it allows you to rotate your image. So you have your rotation. And then you have this one, it allows you to scale your image. So you can pull it out, make it large, or you can make it smaller. So it just pretty much allows you to enlarge it, or make your image the size that you want it to be. And then you have your little lock over here. And this lock, if you scale it, it keeps its dimensions as is. If you unlock it, it allows you to play around with your sizing. So you see here how I can make it smaller, I can make it thinner, shorter, wider, or anything like that. And if I lock it, pull it out, it would maintain that shape. I do not want that. I want my shape to be the original, so I'm going to choose the back icon up here. And what it will do is take it back to its original form for me. See here? All right, so we are almost back. So we'll keep it there. So I just entered the shape. So I said, I trust thee, and I put star. Right here with the star, as you can see over here on the board, on the layers tab, you can duplicate your star by choosing duplicate, or you can delete it if you want to delete it. So I just copied this layer and then I deleted it because I didn't really want it. There are also a couple other things that you can do when you have multiple layers. So for here, if you select all, it will allow you to group them so that when you move them around, everything stays together. The only thing is when you do go to make your design on your Cricut machine, these will come over separately. If they're different colors, they will not be in the same format and things of that nature. It just kind of print it based on how it is. So that's what grouping is. Now you can also attach your image. If you attach your images together, it will print exactly as it is attached. The only difference is if you have multiple colors, it would be kind of hard unless you want to, cut your vinyl and place it in different places based on where your color scheme is. But if your design is all the same color and you want to keep the same and you don't want to figure out how to line it up and things like that, you can attach it to each other and then you can actually cut it in the exact same format it is in on your screen. So the difference between attach and grouping pulls them all together, but they can print separately, where attach will print them all together. So it groups and print together, where group prints separately. So, it's just based on what it is you're trying to do as to which one you should use and which one you shouldn't use. And then you can also weld them together, and weld together will also allow you to, it will pull all of the images together and put them as one. And then you can just do your print, make your image as is as well. Now, welding takes away your layers. That's the only difference between welding and attaching. If you weld your layers together, everything becomes one. So if you're, have a final, if you have a final design and you don't want to make any other changes to it, you can weld it together and that design stays as is for life. Or, you can choose not to do that. I would choose the attach if it's something that you think you're going to want to use later. You want to maybe change out some text or things like that. It would be easier for you to alter your design if you just leave it attached as opposed to welded together. But, it's just up to you based on, how you want to do it. Now, I will suggest if you are using script and you want your letters to attach to each other, you will want to weld your letters together, because if you don't, sometimes your attachments will print separately and you'll have lines in your designs. So on text, you probably want to weld your letters together to make them one once you put them in, place them where you want them to go. But otherwise, if you have like shapes and images and text and things like that, you probably want to attach it instead of welding it together. And slice just allows you to, in the event you do weld your image, slice is down here. In the event you do weld your image, you can go in and slice it. So you can I'll do another tutorial to show you how to slice an image that you have put together, but you want to separate your different pieces. There is a way you can do that, and it will, allow you to use both pieces or take it back to separate pieces, or separate layers. But I would say if you think you're going to alter it, do not weld your two layers together. Leave them separate and just attach them. Okay, and so we coming on down to upload. The upload button allows you to upload designs or images that you may have from, somewhere else. You may have designed them on a different application or something like that. And someone may ask you to print their custom logo, and they give you a logo. You can upload the logo and then print it out on your machine through here. So this is where you go to upload an image and pull it into the Cricut Design Space for alterations and print. So, okay. So we go back to the shape here. And I think that we are pretty much done with all of the tools across the board here. And we also did those that are on these on the layers panel. And if you have any questions, you also have your toolbar up here that allows you to alter like your spacing, and you can arrange it. You can put your like whatever your layer is, you can pull it to the front or to the back of your design. You can change your size and your you can rotate your text or the image. You can also pull in your letter spaces on when you do text. You can do your line spacing. If you have two lines, you can take out some of that space here. You can center, you can align it with your center. You can curve your text. As you see here, I'll do a little curve. You can curve your text. Or you can change your font size as well. So you see here, I just did that. I curved that around my star. So I'm hoping that I've gone through and shown you a couple of things. And oh, I'm sorry. Don't want to forget one major important thing. Once you've made your design, you want to save it. You see it's titled as untitled. You can save it as, I'll do test image right here. And you can make it public so that everyone else can go and look at it. If it's something out there, if I want to name this, I trust the star. Someone else out there look for the star, my image may come up for them to view it. Or you can say unpublicize it, and you can save it, and it'll just be for your viewing purposes only. So I just did that and told me that my project saved successfully, and I am good to go. So here you go. I'm hoping this quick overview was helpful for you. But what we did was go through the whole, I guess you could say the toolbar on your left-hand side that allows you to create your images. And remember what I said, if you click new right here, it clears your board. So I just cleared my board back to new, and I can start from the beginning with the new project. Okay, I hope you all enjoy, and I hope if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section, and we will be coming with additional tutorials, in the future. So stay tuned, and just please subscribe to our channel, and we appreciate you being here. Thank you, and have a great day.